Hello guys, we back again today. We're to check on scene. Rio took place on a cold day in January 1999. Deep in the Sam Houston National Forest in Texas, a body was discovered. 19-year-old Melissa Trotter had been missing for nearly a month. The man police said was responsible would spend the next 20 years fighting for his life, claiming he was innocent, until the day he was executed. This is the story of Larry Swearingen. So before head on, welcome back to Silent Verdict TV, where we bring you most silent case PLS. If you're new here, please turn on the notification button so you don't miss any of our documentaries, and let's know where you re-watching from, cause it always good to hear from our viewer around the world. And we wanted to take a moment to thanks all our subscribers. You like, shares and comment and helps us to spread awareness and giving voice to victims which their story needs to be heard. Without YA supporting, we won't be able to continue to shining light on the heartbroken cases. So here we go. As a Melissa Trotter was a bright, outgoing student at Montgomery College in Conroe, Texas. On December 8, 1998, she was seen on campus, talking and studying with friends. Witnesses recalled she spent time with a man that day, 27-year-old Larry Swearingen. By the next morning, Melissa had vanished. A massive search began. Weeks passed with no sign of her. Then, on January 2, 1999, a group of hunters made a grim discovery. Melissa's body, partially concealed by brush, strangled with one leg of a pair of pantyhose. From the start, police focused on Larry Swearingen. He had a prior criminal record, and multiple witnesses placed him with Melissa on the day she disappeared. 3 days after she was last seen, Swearingen was arrested, not for murder, but on outstanding traffic warrants. While in jail, investigators searched his trailer twice and found nothing unusual. But weeks later, during a third search, they reported finding the other half of the pantyhose used to strangle Melissa. But prosecutors said the evidence was damning. Pantyhose that matched perfectly to the murder weapon. Fibers and hair allegedly linking him to Melissa. A jailhouse informant claiming Larry had confessed. And a strange letter he wrote to his mother in the voice of a fictional woman, describing the murder in detail. To the jury, it painted a clear picture. In 2000, Larry Swearingen was convicted of capital murder and sentenced to death. But as the years passed, doubts began to grow. Several forensic pathologists reviewed the case and reached the same conclusion. Melissa's body could not have been in the forest for 25 days. The level of decomposition suggested she had died much later, at a time when Larry was already in jail. Entomologists, who study insects, agreed. The insect activity on the body didn't match the state it would have been in if she had been killed on December 8. Even the crime lab analyst who testified that the pantyhose matched to the exclusion of all others later admitted that statement was scientifically wrong. Still, court after court refused to grant a new trial. Requests for advanced DNA testing were denied. And over the years, Swearingen came within days, or even hours, of execution multiple times. His lawyers, along with the Innocence Project, argued passionately that Texas was about to kill an innocent man. On August 21, 2019, after the U.S. Supreme Court denied a final appeal, Larry Swearingen was led into the execution chamber at the Huntsville unit in Texas. His last words were, "Lord, forgive them. They don't know what they are doing." At 6:47 p.m., he was pronounced dead by lethal injection. So the Swearingen case remains one of the most debated in Texas death penalty history. To some, it's an example of a dangerous man finally facing justice. To others, it's proof that flaws in forensic science and the justice system can lead to the ultimate irreversible mistake. It's a case that forces one question. If there's even a chance of innocence, should the death penalty still be used? And to call to action, my viewer, what do you think? Was justice served, or was an innocent man put to death? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this video eye-opening, please like, share, and subscribe for more true crime stories.